All right, folks, I actually watched another video because Black Friday, I got videos, got DVDs, Blu-rays, and I finally actually watched Dark Phoenix. What I thought about Dark Phoenix, it was the last chapter of the X-Men, and they made sure of that. It's like, yeah, they made sure of that. Yep, they made sure that they made Charles Xavier look like a messed up person. He actually did a mistake, in quotations, mistake, and they ousted him, and now he's not in the freaking school anymore, and he forfeit all of his. It's like, okay, so he forfeit. I guess he still has the money, of course. He just forfeited his house, so now the house is a school, which of course it was already a school. Hank McCoy is now the principal, and he has basically the X-Men are now teachers. The messed up part, well, of course, we don't have to care about it anymore, but the messed up part is that now the government doesn't actually like, oh, the X-Men, oh, X-Men, oh, well, frig it, we're not going to call you guys anymore. There's one person that was messed the frig up, and, well, it's kind of like where you have, what was his name, John Simmons or something. Or anyways, you have Yoko Uno pulling him away, and well, it's like, oh man, well screw you, your band sucks now. Even though it's like, come on, man, just because one person goes bad doesn't mean everyone's gonna go bad. All you have to do is most likely make it accountable for that person. It shouldn't be the whole entire group blamed for one person. I know it's no I in team, but sometimes you do need to actually oust the person who did it and actually just show that, yeah, it was just that one person. What's worse is kind of like, hey, remember when in Deadpool 2 where he actually did some messed up stuff as an X-Man recruit? And it's like, they didn't screw over the X-Men and said, oh, you're not needed anymore. Oh my gosh. They actually said, no, wait, get the fuck out. And it's like, that's what you needed to do. It doesn't make sense that you're going to blame the whole entire people for just one person. That does not make sense. But interesting contrast between X-Men 3 and this movie. Well, it's been moved up instead of 2006. I think that's when it started. Yeah, instead of 2006 is 1992. So she actually has to experience it as a teenager instead of like a proper adult. Even though we saw how that went, and jeez, man, apparently the powers are the same as the other one. But as a teenager, she was manipulated by some aliens who wanted to actually be like, we're going to take the power and then we're going to destroy every single freaking human on the world. And then we'll make this our planet. It's like, the fuck? Yeah, that sounds as crazy as freaking Civil War, where it's like, yeah, the Winter Soldier, he's the bad guy, he's the bad guy. And then it's like, well, what about that one guy over there? And now he's gonna have 5 freaking Winter Soldiers. Pretty sure we all should be focusing on that crap and not focusing on each other and the stupid government. And it's like, yo, this is like, so you guys are focusing on Jean Grey and also all the mutants surrounded by her. Someone was trying to kill him, some was trying to actually save her, and instead of being like, okay, well, there's one third person, we didn't check the whole entire place, or notice the fact that there's an optic blast that happened, and it's like, whoa, who did they blast? It's like, instead of doing that, oh, fuck that. No, we got all the freaking mutants and we're taking them away. Frick the person that's over there that actually is in the rubble. It's like, yeah, and the people that's in the house too. It's like, yeah, frick that crap. No, we're just gonna focus on them, and there we go. And it's like, my goodness, you're focusing on the wrong people. On the wrong people as well. And it looks like sometimes you can actually shoot to kill them, and then sometimes the bullets don't work. It makes it to like I don't understand. So are the bullets pow pow dead, or pow pow, oh my gosh, no effect, run for your freaking lives? That was a little bit of a, I don't know, shoot the head or something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. But since this is the last one, basically they ended off on the note of where Charles Xavier is now exiled because it's something that it was okay to do. Because come on, do you really want the kid who couldn't control her freaking damn powers to realize, oh yeah, you killed your ma. You killed your ma and your dad's afraid of you and just abandoned your ass. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure telling the little child the truth like that, everyone's in danger, and you have no choice but to most likely put her in comatose or eventually figure out how to put a embedded chip on her or whatever, so her powers are now waned because she couldn't take it as a child. She couldn't take it. And here's Mystique being like, "Oh my gosh, man, you should have told the truth." And it's like, listen, you got killed, okay? That's Mr. Fuck Up. You got killed. I'm pretty sure you need to just shut up right quick. Because number one, you weren't there. Number two, you were out there helping Magneto. And number three, she was a freaking little child. I'm pretty sure she couldn't actually handle that crap. Unlike what happened in X-Men 3, where it's like her parents are still alive. Her parents are still alive, but holy frick. Look at the messed up crap that she freaking damn did. Let's see what she did. She killed Charles Xavier. She killed Scott. Let's see. She was close to killing Wolverine. She actually betrayed the X-Men and joined the Brotherhood, and now Magneto found out. Oh fuck, I can't control her. Oh shit! It's like yeah, it's like geez, man. Yeah. Well, this one is more the fact of you have a third company out there, the aliens, who are trying to take her over. Even though she was trying to actually get some help, she couldn't do it with Charles Xavier because, well, found out he lied, even though it's like, well, he lied, but he lied to make sure that you don't freaking go even more out of control. Because look at you now. It's like, yeah, you're proving the point of why in the world he didn't tell your ass. And then went to Magneto. Magneto didn't really help as much. And then the freaking US Army didn't help at all. It's like, our U.S. Army, you're awesome, but movie wise, they were completely stupid. Yeah, they kind of sort of should have did the, Marines like thing, which we're not Marines, but like they should have did the covert op of where you do have airplanes, but land the copters away. I mean, you saw what they did for the freaking damn police cars. Why the hell you're gonna bring the stupid helicopters near? No, throw them freaking damn away and allow your freaking troop to go in silently. So when it comes to going in silently, at least there's no freaking big honker that could kill your ass because oh yeah, we just thought we could just park right here. And plus, you're kind of damaging the freaking stuff and produce that they were doing, you bastard. Like freaking damn, what the fuck? Yeah, and then they got it's like, yeah, if they would have actually allowed the X-Men to help sooner, not a lot of people would have died or well, they would have lasted a little bit longer. But she's still alive up there in space, kind of like what happened in X-Men 2. So she'll come back down again, I think. And well, geez, crisis averted, but they won't no one will ever know. And now, well, screw it. Charles Xavier is now away and why exactly couldn't he actually do the freaking Dark Knight Rises thing where he's there and he's with the girl that, they had a relationship with? It's like, why in the world couldn't they restart that crap? Apparently, no, we didn't restart that crap. Like, you could easily restart that crap. You could have easily restart that. And well, that's it. I mean, the messed up part was the fact that someone told me, like, at the end of the movie, you actually will hear the animated version of X-Men just signaling the fact that, well, guess what? It's back to Marvel now. They're fully back to Marvel. I didn't hear it on the freaking DVD version, the home release version. I did not hear it, so that sucks. That extremely sucks. So the movie itself, watch or don't watch, well, it doesn't really matter anymore, but it was a good masterpiece. The only downside about it is kind of like the downside that happened in X-Men 3, which is you screwed over Charles Xavier. The good news is that you didn't screw him over like in X-Men 3 where he's got his body got obliterated, but apparently what he did was inserted his mind in a comatose patient, so he's now able to bend people's minds, actually see him as that, even though, eh, it's hard to figure out what the frick is this. It's hard to figure out what the frick is this. It is hard to figure it out. While this one, you just screwed him over, even though look at X-Men 3. he didn't get as messed up as he did on this one. It's like, no, no, he lied to the girl. He lied to her. So yeah, you lied to her and you put all you guys in danger and it's like, yes, it's true that he shouldn't have went for all of them, but it is notable that he did actually go rescue all of them. It was notable, and sadly, that's the last rescue they'll ever get to do. Whew. So the government, who knows? They're kind of like, they don't feel mutants are a threat, but on the other hand, they don't see them as help either. Which I guess that is a good ending, but the whole Charles Xavier has been kicked out, or he actually decided to retire, is like, well, let's see, how long has he been doing it? For 30 years? And he's still young? The hell? It's like, the hell? Oh man, it's like, seriously though. As for Raven dying, it's like, well, those Raven in X-Men 3, holy frick. She got this freaking cure, and then now she's actually going against all mutant kind because she's a mutant, but she got the cure forcibly, and it's like you just abandoned her. While this one, she just died, and even if there was gonna do more and more movies, Jennifer Lawrence is not interested. She's like, oh, thank God. She's like, oh, thank God you killed my character. And then, oh, thank God it went back to Marvel. I don't have to show up anymore. Frick this character. I am done. It's like, damn. All right, that's about all. But still, though, movie watch or don't watch, I say it is kind of useful, but not really because the X-Men's not needed anymore. You know, you don't really need to actually watch any of the old X-Men movies unless you really want to look at it. But if you really want to look at it, I'm like, yeah, it's a good one to watch. It definitely is. You can watch it over X-Men 3. Definitely watch it over X-Men 3 if you have to choose. But still though, why did you screw over Charles Xavier? Why?